In this era of sequels and reboots, can Bradley Cooper make a fourth iteration of a film feel fresh? Well, with Lady Gaga's help, anything is possible. A Star is Born is about a woman who aspires to be a big-time singer and the already famous musician who falls in love with her. So this was Bradley Cooper's first time directing, and I gotta say, he killed it. He had decided to take on the script against studio judgment and even insisted on directing and starring. He had a vision and he was not willing to compromise. I am so glad this was the case. The movie plays out like a string of real moments in someone's life, and everything from the love to the music felt just really relatable and realistic. I read somewhere that Lady Gaga insisted they did all their music live, and that's just one of the many things that her and Bradley did to make sure this movie felt really authentic. Being the lead in the film, Bradley did a great job acting as well. Playing a seasoned musician who has a pretty bad drug problem, you wouldn't think he'd be able to make that character super relatable. But he does, and it just made it that much more compelling. So Lady Gaga's had a few small roles, but this is her first lead. Bradley Cooper insisted that she would play the character of Ally, and only after showing producers a video of them singing a duet together did he get her on board. She plays a woman who goes through so much growth, but she really wants to stay true to herself the whole time too. Even when she's singing and dancing, it doesn't feel like Lady Gaga, it feels like Ally. She did a great job, and speaking on the singing, this is some of the best singing I've seen in film, period. There was more than one time I got goosebumps, and I think this movie really solidifies Lady Gaga as a superstar of our generation. There were so many great performances: Sam Elliott, Andrew Dice Clay. My point is, everyone did a really great job, so there weren't any weak links, and the drama worked really well. Bradley Cooper said that the film's look was inspired by a Metallica concert he went to when he was 6. I actually thought that was cool when I read that, because when I was watching the movie, I kept thinking during all the musical parts, wow, this feels like I'm actually at a concert. It's a really cool feeling, and you don't get that out of film very often. I would compare it to La La Land and how well it blends music and film together, but this was a lot different. There wasn't any exposition through song and dance, like no random music moments that happened that wouldn't naturally happen, so all of the songs in the movie were actual performances, even to the characters. Music was utilized, so whenever it was used, you were gonna feel something. I've heard the soundtrack does a lot of that too, so I'm definitely going to grab it. Matthew Libatique was the director of photography, and he's done movies like Black Swan, The Tree of Life. He's good at what he does. Well, here he was really good. He knew when to take his time with those long, slow, tracking shots, but he also knew when to keep the energy alive during the more upbeat musical numbers with movement and really exciting angles. During the last song in the movie, I nearly stood up because I was so impressed by the camera work alone. A Star is Born is a truly remarkable experience and probably one of my favorite movies of the year so far. Bradley Cooper did a great job, and I am so excited for his future. This is his first film. That's pretty awesome. If you like music, drama, romance, or all of the above, A Star is Born is for you. If not, it might play out a bit slow, but I still think you should see it for the performances alone. I give A Star is Born a 9 out of 10. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit like and subscribe, and you'll definitely see more like it. And I know I kind of gushed over Bradley Cooper the whole time, so why don't you? Tell me what your favorite Bradley Cooper movie is down below, and why it's The Midnight Meat Train. And don't forget to keep watching movies.